Excuse me, I'm sorry. Hold on a second, guys. Am I recording? I just want to make sure I'm recording. Okay, that's kind of close to what I showed earlier, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it's at eight stones. From the looks of it, it's a pin. It's a heart shape. It's kind of like mine. Mine's kind of a heart shape. Mine's more Victorian. That one looks like a little bit of a later date, but it's still relatively around the same thing. Yeah, I was going through these jewelry companies. I don't think it's Avon, but you never know. But I didn't see any examples of anything remotely close to this or that, of which of what I'm speaking about is mine that I showed earlier, to the examples that Google showed me. So I'm not going to say Avon. I'm not going to say Cartier, but I'm not going to rule it out. The reason for that is because what I found for most of the examples for Cartier jewelry, which dates all the way back to the 1840s. Really earlier than that, tell you the truth in the matter, but it was taken over by the Cartier family in 1847 in France. So, but Cartier uses a lot more diamonds. They don't use like 6 or 8 diamonds. They use they're on a piece like that, there'd be like 20 diamonds. So, probably like 16 diamonds, excuse me. I mean, it'd be double that. It would be all the way around, there would be diamonds on completely all the way through the whole thing. From what I just seen. So, some off-brand company, maybe Sears Roebuck. I haven't really looked at that yet. Sears Roebuck catalog been around forever. Or you could order anything out of Sears and Roebuck back in the day. So I'm guessing something with a little amount of diamonds like that comes from some jewelry company. Not as famous as Cartier or Tiffany, but real though, nonetheless. Regardless, all of it was until mid 1950s when it comes to diamonds. So I'm just doing a little bit of research. I figured it's Victorian. I have figured that much out. If that's got a gold tone, it probably has a nickel alloy. And you probably just put that in some vinegar. I would imagine whoever owns that could put it in vinegar or lemon juice or acetone or... But I want to check on that. I don't think you could damage diamonds in any way with any of these types of things, but still, I better check on that beforehand, I guess, or before saying that for certain. But to get the alloy to come off the metal, to get it back to its original state, to restore the metal, a lot of people use vinegar, sometimes CLR, calcium lime rust, your toilet bowl cleaner, Coca-Cola, fucking, whatever you got around the house, jalapeno juice. But I mean, those aren't going to work that well. Mostly vinegar would work the best, or CLR or toilet bowl cleaner. Probably be the best bet on something like that. I got stuff with rough alloys, rough. So I mean, I'm talking when it's just metal. I ain't afraid to lose a little bit. You know what I mean? Of the gold up off there and all that good gobbledygook, whatever the fuck. So, okay. Art Nouveau, or not Art Nouveau. Art Nouveau would be pre-Victorian or post-Victorian. It goes Victorian, Art Nouveau, Art Deco, then the mid-century modern, vintage, retro, yada yada yada, or present time. So Victorian means mid to late 1800s, or early 1900s, and then it switches over to Art Nouveau till about 1930s. Then Art Deco till about 1950s, Then, well, it used to be about 10 years ago. I don't know if they've changed that a little bit since then, but then mid-century modern started in the 1950s. A lot of that had to do with the furniture, the space age furniture, and those egg-shaped seats and shit like that. So, little amount of diamonds, heart shape, brooch pin. Um, don't know the maker, neither does this person. But like I said, was probably ordered out of Sears and Roebuck catalog, most likely. Anyway,